Hello.
Hello.
Can you show me what's in your bag?
Are we starting already? So for my putting putters, I have medium moonshine pures. I've been using pures ever since I joined Latitude. These are actually my this year's signature ones. They have this lovely wolf stamp on them. I love them because they're so straight. They have a shallow rim. They fit perfectly in my hand. I can hit putts from long distance and short distance. These are just working great for me.
Here you would use the pure.
Maybe. I would prefer not to approach with a backhand.
Yeah.
But if I must, I would use the pure. That's close enough, I guess.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So, can you go again?
Yeah.
What's the mood for the first tournament?
I feel like you never know with the first tournament of the year because I'm just coming off of a long winter. I haven't really played in this kind of weather for a long time. And it's competition time, it's not a practice round. So I don't know if the nerves would kick in or whatever happens, but I think it would be just to get it off my shoulders and then I would build some confidence off of that, however it will go. Let's move on. My main approach disc would be medium harp, but I also have a Savior in my bag. I think they're quite similar, but Savior is from a stronger plastic and it gets more skip, so I just go based off of my gut feeling which one I need. But in the woods, I would probably prefer the harp. I think it just gives me more touch with this kind of plastic.
Which one would you say you use the most?
Harp, definitely harp. I've had it in my bag for the longest time, so I'm very familiar how it flies. I switch them quite often because I like the flight of a new disc, but also when they're beaten, they're just flying straight, so I can benefit from both, like from the old one and the new one. They're near the basket both. But I threw the Savior a lot harder because in my head I think it's more overstable. These are gifts from my bestie actually.
Oh, really?
And these are done by Estonian jewelry designer. But these are just little like good luck charms on my bag.
Are you afraid that you're gonna lose them like during the tournament?
No, I'm not afraid of it, but it has happened.
So if you find one of these on the disc golf course, sell them really expensive. How are you with mid-ranges, you would say?
Doing good. I pretty much have the same discs that I've had like for years. I did have add a new one though, so I'm going to talk about it soon. But first, let's start off with a Claymore. Everybody knows I'm throwing the Claymore. It's a straight mid-range that I can use in the woods or if it's not windy outside. It's just a great disc. You can put some anhyzer on it or hyzer. It will do whatever you want. Should I like do it a standstill or?
If you want. It's your...
I don't know what I want. There was a little bit of anhyzer.
Was it close to the car or was it just me?
It was just you. I'm really bad at throwing anhyzers. I really have to focus and concentrate, I feel like, because I would rather use my forehand. That's why I feel like I'm lacking a little bit on the touch. Next up, I have my verdicts. I have 3 different ones in the bag. Is
this your very, very old one?
When I started playing with Latitude, it was in 2017. Then I added it to my bag. It does not fly like a verdict anymore. It's the most precious one I have in my bag. I use it for flip-up forehands or flip-up backhands, which sounds weird for a verdict, but I mean, I just love this disc, so I can't put it away. Maybe
throw the one that doesn't fly like a verdict so the DD people can see it not flying like a verdict.
Oh, I threw it in the air a lot,
that's
but
way on the righty.
But this is how a verdict should fly. If you take it off the shelf, it doesn't fly straight. It's good for like stable shots, hyzer shots. So I have Justice in my bag, you know. And then
That was really quick.
I have a compass in my bag. Silver suggested it to me that I should have a compass, something in between a verdict and a claymore. And I didn't listen to him for a while.
Yeah.
But then I think there have been some holes on tour where I think that, oh my gosh, I really need something that is stable and straight, doesn't have quite enough it doesn't have so much fade as the verdict, and I feel like I can trust it more than I can my claymore.
So is there another disc that he said like you should throw this one?
Yeah, he has been telling me to throw an.
What's your thoughts on fairway drivers?
If you have good fairway drivers that fit you well, you will improve your game significantly because it's a lot harder to control drivers. So good fairways are a key to good score, I feel like. My fairway drivers, I mean, obviously my favorite has been Saint Pro. I use it on open fields. I also use it in the woods. I think it's very reliable. It doesn't have a lot of fade.
Do you throw it forehand also, this one?
Not really. I feel like if the situation requires it, maybe I would use it. But it's maybe a little bit too understable for me to go and throw just a normal forehand. I think it has to be some sort of a tricky situation where I have to do like a big anhyzer or something, then I would maybe use it. This is something also Silver recommended me to throw. Yeah. Something more stable than a Saint Pro, but a little bit less speedy and less overstable than a Fortress. So it fills in the gap between them really nicely.
Watch out, Brian.
Yep.
That was good.
That flew perfectly. It's a good one. I have Honor.
But you said you hate this one.
I don't hate this one, but I do have some stable fairways in my bag. I'm trying to be very cautious of adding new ones because I think it could get a little bit tricky, you know, choosing the disc and then trusting the disc. And so yeah, I'm giving it a try. I think I would probably use it here.
How far is it? 264.
I don't know, there's a lot of numbers there.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers.
I don't know how to read these. This is a lot straighter than I thought. Yeah, I should have put more hyzer on it.
Let's see if you can make the putt.
Oh my gosh.
That's a heron, not
Heron.
Heron? Herring. Heron. Should we see how close we can get?
So cool.
This feels like a sign of some kind.
Yes, and the first bird I saw when I got out of the airport was a heron flying.
You're on many discs and stuff. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh. Isn't it beautiful?
Way bigger than I thought it was.
It is very big, yeah.
He lands over there. He want to see you putt now. So now it's a great opportunity to showcase the new Moonshine Pure.
I made it, yes.
Marketing.
Next up is Glory, which
That's
has...
overstable.
Well, this one isn't, because it has been in my bag for a while. And it's quite straight now. I love to use it for like straight forehands with a little bit of finish at the end. Oh no, oh no! Ah! It stayed on the grass, but I was scared for that car.
Feels like roadkill vibe. This.
We are moving on to the drivers, and I actually do have a new driver in my bag as well.
Yeah.
But we can start with the ones that you already know, I guess. I do have a Grace in my bag, surprise, surprise.
Oh, really?
Yes, my favorite driver ever. I use it for almost everything when I need distance. Unless it's very windy, for that I have the Rive. I just have them in different stability, like some of them are older and some of them are newer ones, so I'm just going based off of my gut feeling again. I'm gonna throw the new driver that's in my bag that hasn't been there before. Can you guess what it is? The answer is it's a Strive. Again, Silver has been recommending me that I should have more like a understable, it's not understable, but less stable than my Grace for sure. Okay, well, these are the discs in my bag. If you are interested in any of these, please go check out the comments below.